Hey guys, welcome to the channel. As you see in the thumbnail, what if Naruto married Shizune? Before I start, please do support for more awesome content and subscribe my channel and like this video. Go support and follow the Toby Wants a Cookie for writing that awesome fanfic, and also make sure to comment on this story, link in the description. Hey guys, welcome to the channel. As you see in the thumbnail, what if Naruto signed the contract to become a ghost rider? Before I start, please do support for more awesome content and subscribe my channel and like this video. Go support and follow the Kyuubi for writing that awesome fanfic, and also make sure to comment on this story, link in the description. Nighttime in Konoha. All was quiet and tranquil in Konoha as the moon loomed over the night sky, but that peace was suddenly interrupted by a scream of anguish that lurked from a small apartment complex. A raven-haired woman was squirming in the bed as she remembered that fateful day that had been burned into her brain. Beside her was a blonde who was about half her age. He tried to wake her up from her sorrow as she screamed away at the torment that enveloped her. The blonde shook her to try and calm her down. After 10 minutes, the raven-haired woman woke up and looked to her love. She ran into his arms and cried as she remembered the event. The dream, or rather, that nightmare again. He asked her as he wrapped his hands around her. She nodded as the tears flowed down her eyes. The blonde looked at her, then at the ceiling. "I won't forgive you, damn it, I cannot forgive you," he said as his eyes flared up in anger. Flashback. The people of Konoha came to the Hokage mansion. All lights were flaring as the village turned its spotlight onto the top of the mansion. The moon bled red as the Hokage showed up to the top of the mansion with his advisor. As he arrived to the top, he chuckled at the sight of his two captives. Both looked at him with killer intent as he walked towards them. "Damn it, Sasuke, let us go so I can kick your emo ass," Naruto said as he stared in rage at the Rakudame Hokage. Sasuke smiled to his captive and laughed evilly as he walked past him. "You're the demon here, not me. I am doing the world a service," he said as he faced the crowd of Konoha civilians. "People of Konoha, we have spent all our lives in fear of the demon here and his bitch," Sasuke shouted to the crowd. People cheered and yelled as they shouted for their Hokage. "But now we will end the lives and spawn of these demons who seek to torment us," he said as he motioned his hand to the back. His pink advisor came with a baby cradled into her arms, sleeping soundly. Naruto looked up to see it was his daughter, Kurami Uzumaki. Naruto thrashed around violently trying to get free. "Sasuke, don't you dare, I will kill you," he said as his raven-haired lover looked up. She saw her precious child in the arms of one of the Uchiha's most loyal followers, Sakura Haruno. In rage, she screamed. "Let my child go, give her back," Shizune shouted as everyone laughed at the two. Sasuke motioned to the crowd of people. "Do you see this? Haha, demons show compassion for their cubs," he said as Sakura brought the child forward. "Here you go, Sasuke-sama," Sakura said with an evil smile. Sasuke took the blonde-haired child in his arms and shook it awake. The couple was paralyzed with rage as they saw their child cry for comfort. "Please give her back, don't do this," Shizune said as she cried for her child to be spared. Her eyes were red from all the crying she had endured. Naruto was nearly losing his sanity. He felt powerless as the joy of his life was screaming and crying in the hands of Sasuke. "People of Konoha, behold the spawn of the demons," he shouted as he held the baby in the air. The people all hissed and booed as they threw random objects trying to injure the child. Naruto watching in tear as he saw rocks hit his child and made the baby bleed a little. His eyes were red as he held his head down in torture at the event taking place. Sasuke continued his torment. "We will rid ourselves of the demon tonight," he shouted. All of Konoha had rejoiced at the hearing of their Hokage. Naruto and Shizune looked up in terror as they heard his words. "Sasuke, don't you dare do it, you bastard," Naruto shouted at him. Shizune was still crying at the sight of her child being injured. "Please leave our child alone, please take us," she bowed to the ground as everyone sneered and laughed at her. Sasuke turned to the people. "This ends today," he said as he threw the baby into the air. Naruto and Shizune had faces of anger, sadness, and shock as they saw their innocent child tossed into the air crying. The child came falling back down as it got impaled by Sasuke's Chidori. Shizune lost her mind at the incident. "Ooh," she screamed as she tried to cry, but her tears refused to come out anymore. Naruto's eyes glowed red as he heard his child scream in pain and then die not a second later. Sasuke smiled as he dropped, letting it fall. As the baby was in the middle of the air, Sasuke jumped off the ledge and impaled the child into the ground and smiled. The child was beaten to death as the citizens laughed. The child's blood leaked out on the ground and people began to hit the child even though it was already dead. Sasuke returned to the top of the ledge and smiled. "Yes, revel in the demon spawn's death, let the heavens know we are just," he said as he turned to the couple and saw their heartbroken expressions. Naruto was seething mad as he was about to unleash all hell on Konoha, but he stopped for a second as his love motioned for him. "Sniffling Naruto-kun," Shizune said to him. She looked up at him. Her eyes were still red but were devoid of any tears. She let the anger take over her. She was so angry that she didn't even have to show the emotion. "Are you okay, Shizune-chan?" Naruto asked as he leaned next to his love. Shizune looked at him. "End them, kill them, destroy them. I want everyone and everything in this village killed. I want our child back in my arms," Shizune said as she put her head back down. Naruto looked at his raven-haired beauty and leaned in close to her. She looked up to see Naruto give her a deep and part from her. He looked at her. "No one will leave here alive," he said as he ripped his and her ropes. The next few minutes were all disastrous as Naruto and Shizune went on a rampage and destroyed any citizen of Konoha, no matter who it was. All hell broke loose as they covered the entire streets of Konoha in blood. Before both knew it, they were in front of the Kyuubi's gate with the seal on it. Naruto saw Shizune next to him and got her up. The Kyuubi looked at Naruto and frowned. "Do you hate the village? Do you hate its people?" he bellowed from the gate. Naruto immediately nodded as the Kyuubi smirked. "I will give you one more chance for revenge. You will go back in time and will change your future, but your stamina reserves to perform most of your jutsus will be the same as that day, is that okay?" he said. Naruto looked up and had his eyes red. "A small price to pay for our revenge," he said as the Kyuubi smiled. His chakra leaked from outside the seal and wrapped them all in darkness. Naruto grabbed Shizune as they landed to an open spot in Konoha. Naruto was back to being a kid as Shizune was back to in her 30s. Naruto woke up Shizune. She was shocked at the change until Naruto explained everything to her. She smiled as she wanted her revenge. Naruto smiled also. "This place will burn," Shizune said. "Nothing will be left standing," Naruto added as they walked back to Naruto's former apartment. Flashback end. "Naruto, we are going to kill them, right?" Shizune asked with her eyes still red. Naruto brought her close. "No one will be left alive," he said as he comforted her. Shizune smiled as she slept quietly in her blonde's arms. Naruto stayed awake to remember the events that transpired. Flashback. "Naruto-kun, dinner is ready," Shizune said with a smile as she prepared the plates. Naruto showed up moments later with Kurami in his arms. "Thank you very much, Shizune-chan," he said as he gave her a quick dot. Both sat down to eat as Shizune feed their child. Suddenly Ninja appeared and immediately captured the two and tied them up. Before they could react, Naruto and Shizune was captured, taken out of their home. "Hey, what the hell are you doing? Let us go, the Hokage will get you for this," he shouted as his captives looked at him. "Lord Hokage has ordered this," they said, shocking the two. "What did we do to deserve this?" Shizune commanded. "We were born," they said as they carried out Naruto and Shizune's child. "No, Kurami, leave our child alone," Shizune yelled as they were dragged to the cage mansion. Flashback end. Naruto was now even more pissed at the events that had transpired in just one day. He looked at Shizune sleep soundly and walked towards the window. "Just you wait, Sasuke, I will show you and this damn village what happens when you hurt my loved ones," Naruto said as he had a mad expression and closed the curtains. Naruto and Shizune's anger is now directed at Konoha. How will this change their fate? Tomorrow morning. Naruto woke up the morning sun as he got out of his bed. He stretched and took in the morning air and smiled. His smile instantly faded to a frown as he realized where he was. He was in the place he resented with all his might. The place that took his daughter from him and Shizune. That damn village called Konoha. Naruto suddenly had an evil smile on his face. "Today is a good day for revenge," he said to himself. He turned to see his wife was still sleeping. She had an evil smirk on her face, suggesting she was have a pleasant dream of dissecting the insects of Konoha as they screamed for their lives. As Naruto looked at her, he suddenly pondered. Wait, if this is the past, why isn't Shizune with Tsunade right now? Naruto asked himself. The Kyuubi smirked at his question. He decided to answer. Oh, that well, this is a little different, it will follow the original timeline, but in this one Shizune there didn't go with Tsunade and stayed in the village, Kyuubi explained to Naruto. Naruto smirked as he gladly accepted the answer. Thank you for the explanation, Naruto said to the Kyuubi. Kyuubi nodded though Naruto couldn't see it. He had one more piece of information. I unknowingly to this damn village signed her up as academy student, you should have her use a genjutsu to fool the Hokage in the village, he suggested to Naruto. Naruto smiled evilly and took the Kyuubi's advice. Shizune woke up from her dream. She looked up to see her lover with an evil smile across his face. She suddenly smiled as she walked over to him. It appears you are awake, Naruto said as his raven-haired lover draped her arms over her husband. I can't wait to start the day, Shizune said with an evil chuckle. Naruto nodded as he turned to Shizune. He gave her that she loved so much. As he parted he told her all the suggestions that the Kyuubi gave to Naruto. Shizune smiled at the suggestions. She was more than happy to do them. She activated her genjutsu and appeared as a 12 years old. Naruto commented on how cute she looked. She smirked and they ran out the door. Academy grounds. Iruka groaned as he looked at the student list. He checked over everyone's name and started to check of the list. As he went over the student list, Iruka sighed as he heard loud shouting from outside. Not again, he face-palmed as he looked out the window. Get out of the damn way, Ino pig, Sasuke is mine, said a pink academy student with a vein on her head. Shut up, billboard, Sasuke is only for me, said girl with yellow hair wrapped into a ponytail. Iruka sighed as he saw the usual bickers of Sasuke's fangirls. Sakura and Ino again, huh, he said to himself. They were always annoying, but the founders were the biggest problem. He then looked over to Sasuke, who was ignoring the two and dazing off into space, but if someone looked close enough, they could see the emo king smirk at the attention he was getting. Iruka signed again and went back to work on the papers for the class. The academy starts. Alright everyone sit down, Iruka said with his assistant Mizuki. Everyone sat in their respective seats, though it took a while with Sakura and Ino fighting over who gets to sit next to Sasuke. As peace was finally restored, Iruka began roll call. The Kazumizaki Hirio Shigari, Iruka said as everyone stated their presence in the class. He went down the list. Naruto Uzumaki, he said to everyone. There was no reply. Naruto Uzumaki, he said a little louder. After a few seconds, Naruto walked into the classroom. Everyone was a little shocked. He wasn't the same Naruto that they knew. He wasn't wearing his ridiculously yellow jumpsuit, was wearing a black shirt with black jeans. What really surprised everyone was that Naruto had someone holding his arm. Everyone looked in shock at the raven-haired girl who had her body all over Naruto's arm. Some of the guys thought she was cute. The girls thought she was insane for loving Naruto and not their praised Sasuke. Hey Iruka-sensei, sorry I am late, Naruto said as he noticed the stares he and Shizune got. Iruka was shocked too, but decided to write it off. Naruto and Shizune walked up to the back area and filled the corner. Okay, on with the roll call, Iruka said as everyone yelled their presence. Shizune Kato, he yelled. Shizune stood up beside Naruto and yelled. Iruka nodded and took note. Everyone turned to the couple in realization. Shizune looked down at the students and glared at them like they were insects. Everyone turned away afraid. Iruka began with his lesson on the Second Great Ninja War. He stated how the battle took place and some of the shinobi who were present including the Sannin. The class took about an hour and 15 minutes. Naruto and Shizune looked bored because of the fact that they already knew all this information. Class ended and Mizuki took everyone outside for taijutsu practice. Everyone exited the school as they arrived at a dojo used by the academy. Everyone gathered around except Naruto and Shizune, who were on the swing set Naruto used as a child. Shizune sat on Naruto's lap as Naruto wrapped his hands around Shizune. Both looked at the group of academy students in disdain. They didn't hate everyone, but most of them. They didn't hate any one of the rookie 9 except Sakura, Ino, and of course Sasuke along with his fangirls. Mizuki explained that the students will be doing one-on-one matches to test their taijutsu. Everyone nodded except Sasuke. Please, why should I learn, I am already the best, Sasuke said as he smirked. His fangirls immediately agreed as they turned to Mizuki. That's right, give Sasuke someone of his potential, they girls shouted at Mizuki. He was about to turn them down until he heard a lifesaver. Please, his ass is too weak for this village, Shizune said more to herself than them. All the guys and girls turned around and looked shocked. No girl had even insulted Sasuke until today. All the girls fumed, but Sakura walked up to the couple who were smirking. What was that bitch? Sakura said, cracking her knuckles. Shizune and Naruto weren't intimidated one bit. I said his ass is too weak for the village, Shizune said again. Sasuke fumed a little as he gritted his teeth. Shizune continued her barrage of insults. This felt like therapy for her. Why do you think that his whole family was killed in a single night? They couldn't even beat one person, they are weak asses, Shizune said to the still angry fangirls. My Naruto-kun is much stronger than that emo Sasuke, Shizune said to the people. Sakura lost it. To have Sasuke compared to Naruto was an insult. Mizuki saw this and smirked. He decided on the two to fight. Well then let's see Sakura versus Shizune, Mizuki said. Sakura smiled as she knew she was going to torment this girl. Shizune smiled also. She then went to her thoughts. Oh, this is gonna be real therapy, she said as she got up and followed Sakura to the dojo. Naruto smiled evilly as he walked with them. Everyone entered the dojo and sat at the entrance. Naruto sat at the opposite end with Shizune. They smirked to each other. Can I kill her now? Shizune asked. Naruto smiled. No, you can't, not yet, that is letting them off, just injure her a lot and damage her ego, Naruto said as he smiled evilly. Shizune nodded and went to the mat. Sakura followed. Sasuke, watch me win this fight, Sakura yelled to Sasuke. He ignored her but paid attention to the match. Mizuki stood in the center and began the match. One-on-one match, Sakura versus Shizune, begin, he said as he backed away. Both girls looked at each other and waited. After a few seconds, Sakura ran forward with her fist looking to end this fight fast and go back to Sasuke. Shizune didn't assume a stance and waited. As Sakura's fist landed in Shizune's face, it made a loud noise. All the kids were startled. They thought that Shizune was out cold and the fight was over. Sakura smirked at her first hit. She turned to Shizune, who stood still. Suddenly Shizune smirked. She kicked Sakura in the stomach and propelled her across the mat. Sakura fell to the floor and clutched her stomach in pain. Shizune laughed. "You call that a punch, you really do," she said to a fuming Sakura, who got up and charged again. Shizune decided for her therapy to begin. Shizune ran forward at an extreme speed and slammed Sakura into the stomach again, knocking the wind out of her. As Sakura fell again, Shizune laughed. Sakura got up again, but her head met Shizune's fist as she was slammed back into the ground. Shizune picked Sakura up and kicked her into the stomach, sending her into the air. Sakura screamed as she was sent into the air. Shizune jumped up and appeared above her. "Now to feel relief for a while," Shizune said as she planted her foot into Sakura's stomach and sent her down to the floor. All the kids were shocked. Sakura, one of the best Taijutsu students in class, was getting her ass kicked like she was a worthless insect compared to Shizune. Sakura gasped as she hit the floor. Shizune picked her up by the end and looked at her. "Worthless, useless, these are your traits," Shizune said as she launched a constant barrage of punches on Sakura. Mizuki looked in horror. All the kids heard Shizune laughing like she enjoyed the moment too much. Shizune turned to Naruto, who was smiling at the defeated Sakura. He motioned for Shizune to stop for fear of her killing Sakura. Shizune nodded. "Well, I would love to, but my Naruto-kun doesn't want me to," she said as she threw Sakura into the ground and made sure she stayed there. Sakura now needed intensive care, and Mizuki ran to the girl. "Get a stretcher quickly," he said to them. The medic arrived and carried a messed up Sakura to the hospital. Naruto smiled as Shizune sat between his legs and leaned back on his body. "You feel any better?" he asked her. "Not really, I want her dead, but that will make her think for a while," Shizune said to him. As Mizuki came back, he allowed matches to resume. He looked at Sasuke, who smirked. He knew Sasuke could put them in their place. "Next round, Sasuke vs Naruto," he said as he smirked. The kids gasped. It was the assumed dead last to the top. Naruto smirked. He got up and walked to the place. Sasuke smiled as he walked also. Both entered the destroyed ring and looked at each other. "To be Hokage, you must go through the best you know," Sasuke said to Naruto. Naruto crossed his arms and laughed, surprising Sasuke. "I don't want that damn job, it's like someone once told me, being the Hokage it's a fool's job," Naruto said as he looked at a shocked Sasuke. All the kids were shocked too. This was the blonde who always yelled about being Hokage, but now says it's a fool's job. People from around the village began to watch also. They eyed as they saw a prized Uchiha versus the dead last Uzumaki. "Man, this fight is a cakewalk," said someone. Shizune just nodded her head. No one had an idea of how strong Naruto was. Naruto now made a smile and made a challenge at Sasuke. He lifted up one finger. "This finger, this is all I need to send you into the dirt," Naruto said. Sasuke sneered as he ran at Naruto. Sasuke attempted to kick Naruto, but was surprised when he disappeared. Naruto smiled as he appeared at the opposite end of the room. Sasuke tried to fight, but Naruto's speed was too fast. Sasuke couldn't keep up with him. All the girls and villagers cheered, but were shocked that Sasuke couldn't lay a finger on Naruto. Sasuke was getting angry as Naruto was making a fool out of him. Naruto looked up at Sasuke. "Those eyes, those damn eyes, just because you can copy ninjutsu, jinjutsu and taijutsu, you think you're at the top of the world, you steel form people. I bet your clan didn't have one original jutsu in its arsenal. They probably copied everything that people have worked their entire lives for and take the damn credit," Naruto said as he irritated Sasuke. "Shut up, you dope," Sasuke said to him. Most of the ninja that were watching had to agree with Naruto. To have the skills that they spent years trying to do only to be copied by the Uchiha clan in a day was a real pain, especially to the Jounin. Sasuke charged at Naruto and decided to end his insolence. Naruto smiled. Sasuke threw out a punch. Naruto ducked under the punch and slammed his finger into Sasuke's stomach. Naruto put a lot of chakra into the finger as it sent Sasuke into the wall with a loud crash. Sasuke was out cold as he fell to the floor. Everyone was shocked. Naruto, the dead last, beat Sasuke, the prodigy. Naruto walked over to Sasuke and knelt down. "How does that make you feel, Sasuke-chan?" Naruto said with a smile as he picked Sasuke up and threw him over to Mizuki. Most of the guys laughed at the play on Sasuke's duality as Sasuke landed into Mizuki's arms. Naruto picked up Shizune. "Well, that is enough taijutsu, later," he said as he ran off. The class was basically over as the kids heard the bell ring. People all went about their business as news of what Naruto and Shizune did spread around Konoha. Naruto and Shizune's apartment. "That was so hot, Naruto-kun," Shizune said as she laid on the bed. "I aim to please, but I will kill him," Naruto said with an evil smile. Shizune smiled as she ate her man. Naruto returned as the two laid on the bed. The day had ended and night approached. Naruto and Shizune have gone through therapy. How much anger and power do they have? Same night in Konoha. Naruto and Shizune were in bed as they reminisced over the events that had transpired a few hours ago. Both had a slight feeling of relief as they remembered the pain they dealt a certain Uchiha brat and his bitch follower. As both laid on the bed, Shizune couldn't hold it and suddenly at Naruto. Naruto was shocked by that but recovered and returned it. Both stayed in the for a few good minutes and broke apart. Shizune looked at Naruto. "Oh Naruto-kun, the way you handled that damn Uchiha got me so hot," Shizune said with a wry voice. Naruto smirked evilly as he got up. "And the way you took care of that pink bitch turned me on," Naruto admitted to her. Shizune felt her urges take over as she eyed Naruto again, trying to send him a message. Naruto instantly noticed the message, but he stopped the event much to Shizune's surprise. "Don't get me wrong Shizune-chan, I really want to, but we have to keep our appearances kids, we can't be doing this right now," Naruto said to her with a sad expression. Shizune pouted a bit, but complied. She knew that they would have more time for this later, but right now was more important. Naruto told her that time is tricky. Just going back in time can alter everything about the future, so they had to be smart. Shizune nodded that she understood and got off of Naruto looking a bit sad. Naruto patted her head and brought her close to her. "Don't worry, when we are done, we will do everything that you want," Naruto said with a demonic chuckle. Shizune turned to him and nodded. She fell asleep in his arms and dreamt about her dissection of a certain pink kunoichi. Naruto soon followed and slept. Next morning. As the pair slept peacefully, they were interrupted by a knock on the door. Both were entirely pissed to be awake so early. Naruto got up and answered the door. Shizune transformed into her mini form. Naruto nodded as they opened the door to see an Anbu officer at the door. "What is it, sir, so damn early in the morning?" Naruto asked as he rubbed his eyes. The officer faced the two and spoke. "Lord Hokage has demanded your presence, now come," he said as he ran to the mansion. Naruto and Shizune got dressed and ran after the man. Hokage mansion. "Lord Hokage, I have brought them," the officer said as Naruto and Shizune came into the room. Sarutobi nodded as he sent the Anbu away. He took in Naruto and Shizune's appearance as he smiled. "So Naruto, how have you been?" Sarutobi said with a big grin. Naruto smiled as he answered. He was happy to see the old man alive and well in this timeline. "Oh, I am doing well here, how about you?" he asked. Sarutobi sighed as he looked at the mountain of paperwork he had piled. "I have seen better days," he said with a sad grin. Naruto smiled as looked at the old man. Sarutobi now got serious. "Naruto, do you know why I have called you and miss?" Sarutobi said to them. Naruto smiled. He brought Shizune forward, who bowed. "Shizune Kato, nice to meet you," she said as she held her head up. Sarutobi smiled at the kind girl. "Nice to meet you, Miss Kato, may I ask what is your connection to Naruto?" he asked her. Shizune looked at Naruto and smiled. "I am his girlfriend," she said with a blush. Sarutobi dropped his cigarette. "Good for you Naruto," he said with a slight chuckle. "Thank you old man," Naruto said to him. Sarutobi continued his conversation. "Do you know why I have called you and Miss Kato here Naruto?" Sarutobi asked. Naruto nodded his head that he didn't, though he had a pretty good idea. "I have called you here because I heard about yesterday's bout," he said to them. Both weren't really surprised. On their way here they heard a few comments from the villagers about the fight the two had with the Uchiha and his follower. Most were about how the two cheated to win and used hidden ninjutsu to beat the two. Naruto dropped his head in disappointment at the villagers. Shizune wanted to cut everyone into tiny pieces and harvest their organs for medical research, but refrained from it because of Naruto. "What about that fight? We didn't break any rules," Shizune said to him. Sarutobi nodded. "That's right, you didn't. I just want to know where you got the skills to beat the top academy student," he asked. Naruto nodded. "Me and Shizu-chan, we trained together extensively now, so we took our training up a notch," Naruto lied as he looked at the Hokage. Sarutobi took a puff of smoke and sighed. "Alright, just be careful and have a good day," he said as the two left. The sun was already up, so going back home was out of the question, as the two had class to attend. On the way both heard snarky comments about them as they ran to the academy. They heard various comments such as demon or demon's bitch as they walked. Shizune was really getting pissed, but Naruto managed to save the villagers from her destruction as he uttered to calm her down. Academy grounds. Naruto and Shizune got to class early as they saw most of the kids come in to sit down. As everyone came in, almost all eyes were on the demonic pair for what they accomplished yesterday. Some were disgusted, others amazed, few didn't care. Haruka came into the room with Mizuki and had the students line up. "The day is the start of your examination for Genin," he said as he ran down the list. Most of the kids jumped for joy at the sound of it. Naruto and Shizune were disgusted. "They think that just cause they can do kitty jutsus they can change the world," Shizune sneered as she looked at the others. Makes me sick, I bet no more than 45% of this group survives the first 3 years as ninja, Naruto said to her. Shizune smiled evilly at the prediction. Alright, test start, Iruka said as he got his notepad out. As he went down the list, so of the students sat down to wait their turn. As he ran down the number of students, he stopped at the last two. Naruto Uzumaki, he said as Naruto lazily came forward. Iruka began the exam. Naruto, do the shadow clone jutsu, Iruka demanded. Naruto nodded, formed his hands. The students didn't bother looking. He was always at this jutsu, so no one watch. Shadow clone jutsu, Naruto yelled. The kids had their eyes closed so no one saw except Shizune. Iruka was wide-eyed. Oh my goodness. He said as his pad dropped to the floor. The students heard the noise and opened their eyes. Everyone rubbed their eyes as they were all shocked to see around 30 Narutos in the room. Everyone saw the dead last perform more clones than any student to ever take the exam. Iruka caught himself and continued. Then next is the substitution jutsu, he said to Naruto. He nodded as he disappeared in smoke. A smiling Shizune was in the smoke with her hand out. Got it, she said as she pointed back for Iruka to see Naruto in the far corner. Naruto substituted back and Shizune appeared in her seat. Then next is the transformation jutsu, Iruka said to him. Naruto nodded and did the jutsu. He turned into Iruka and phased out of it. Why you pass, Iruka said as Naruto walked back to his seat. Iruka motioned for Shizune, who took the same test. She passed also and everyone received their headbands. Naruto and Shizune ran home to celebrate. Though being Konoha shinobi again made them a little mad. Naruto-kun, you were magnificent, Shizune said to him. So were you, my love. I can't believe this damn village can pass kids for ninja because of such lame-ass techniques. I know, makes me sick to my stomach. So shall I cook us something? Yes please. The two enjoyed their time together, fully knowing that they were being watched by the third. Which is why Shizune stayed in her child form. Sarutobi sighed as he disconnected the orb from their view. So they passed, that is good, he said to Iruka. Iruka nodded. Alright, thank you Iruka, you may go, he said. Iruka bowed and walked out. The Uchiha compound. Sasuke was stepping up his training. After losing to Naruto, his anger flared. He had never faced such humiliation before. As Sasuke punched a tree, he envisioned Naruto. Damn you dope. You can't beat me, Sasuke. Shut up, he punched harder. You can't beat me. I said shut up. Face it, the Uchiha are worthless. We aren't worthless. You're weak and a worthless brat, Uchiha Sasuke. I am not weak. He shouted as he slammed another fist into the tree. Face it, Sasuke-chan, you will always be outclassed by me. I am an Uchiha, we rank above everyone, especially you, he said as he punched the tree and had it fall to the ground. I will show you, dope, I will show you, Sasuke swore with his eyes to the sky. Naruto and Shizune apartment. Both were enjoying the dinner that Shizune made as another day of disgust for Konoha came to an end. Naruto and Shizune changed and went to bed. Both slept in each other's arms as they slept away. Mindscape. Naruto woke up to see he was near the Kyuubi's gate as he turned to see Shizune next to him. Naruto woke up Shizune, who woke up to see she was also in Naruto's mindscape. Both saw the Kyuubi come from the gate. I take you gave the boy and girl a beating. Kyuubi said to them. Naruto and Shizune smiled evilly. Oh yes, and it felt pretty damn good, Naruto said to him. Kyuubi nodded as he looked at the two. The reason I have called you here is to give you back your old powers that you would have gained in the future, he said to them. Both looked up confused. My chakra will flow into the both of you, and you will unlock your previous powers, your stamina, your jutsus, you everything, but it will turn you into Hanyu half-demons, and will be the end of me, Kyuubi said to them with a sad smile. Naruto and Shizune nodded at the seriousness he was giving them. They wouldn't forget the sacrifice. Shizune stepped forward. Kyuubi-san, before you do, can I have a small amount now? I have an idea for my chakra sword's technique, she asked. Kyuubi nodded and sent some of its chakra into Shizune's chakra arms that had the power to cut virtually anything. The blue chakra turned red and black. Shizune nodded. Oh yes, this is perfect, she said to them. Thank you Kyuubi-san, she said as she bowed. Kyuubi nodded to them. He began to send his chakra into their bodies. Both felt the change take over them as they saw the Kyuubi fading. Before he was gone, he left them a request. All I ask in return is that when you beat those two, make the torture as slow and painful as possible, Kyuubi said to them. Both nodded with confidence that they would make it happen. Kyuubi smiled evilly as he faded. I leave this to you, my children, he said as he vanished. Naruto held Shizune. We will make them pay, Kyuubi, we are now Hanyu and we will end them, Naruto said in his mind. Shizune nodded as white light enveloped them and they appeared back outside in their real lives. Naruto noticed all the changes. He was much taller, his whiskers stood out more, he was more powerful. He motioned for Shizune. She woke up and noticed the changes also. The Kyuubi gave his life for us, Shizune said to Naruto. That's right, we will not fail him, Naruto said to her. Shizune nodded as she leaned next to Naruto. Both were looking forward to the next day. In the morning. The demonic couple had woken up to the rays of sunshine that burned through the window. As the rays hit Naruto's face, he squirmed awake. As he got up he yawned and stretched. As he stretched he felt the ruffle of something soft touch his back. He lazily looked back to see a tail swing behind him. "Oh, it's just the tail," he said as he laid down and closed his eyes. He suddenly got up and opened his eyes. "The tail," he said as he got out of bed. He looked to see he had aged quite a bit. He was the same age as when he was in the future. As he examined his body, he turned to Shizune. He saw that she had changed also. She had a furry tail also that swayed as she slept. "Shizu-chan, wake up," Naruto whispered in her ear. Shizune stirred and talked in her sleep. "Okay, the heart goes into this jar and then the other organs go," she said as she slept. Naruto smiled as he wondered what dream she could possibly be having. Leaving it alone, Naruto decided to try again. "Shizu-chan, get up, we might kill Sakura today," Naruto whispered. Shizune's eyes shot open and she made a chakra blade. "Where's the bitch?" she said. Naruto fell on the floor laughing. Shizune would have been made if not for the sudden appearance Naruto had about him. "Then Naruto, why are you so different and why do you have a tail?" she asked. Naruto stopped laughing and got up. "Don't you mean why do we have tails?" he said to her. Shizune looked behind her and saw a light and fluffy tail swing around. Shizune grabbed it and felt the softness. "Aoi," she said as she felt the fluffiness of her tail. Naruto got up and walked over to Shizune. "I think Kyuubi granted us all of our powers and age at the cost of his own life," Naruto said to her. Shizune stayed silent. "That's right, he did do that for us," she said. Both held their heads down and mourned for him. After a few minutes they got up to get ready. As they dressed they ran out the door. Before Naruto locked the door, he looked at the sky. "Don't worry Kyuubi, we will make them suffer on behalf of you," he said as he slammed the door shut. Before they walked through the streets, they both hinged themselves to look like their kid selves to fool the village. As they walked through the streets both were happy. This was the day they would get assigned to their teams. Both walked through the village without a care in the world. Academy grounds. As Naruto and Shizune walked in they saw some of the kids give them evil glares, which were returned with their own, making the kids flinch. Naruto and Shizune sat in the corner with Naruto in the seat and Shizune in between his legs as they waited. 1 hour later. Soon all kids were assembled and Iruka came with his notepad. "Okay everyone, first congratulations on passing the exam, we will now tell you your teams," Iruka said to them. Some of the students cheered, others tried to look smug, saying it was too simple. All this disgusted Naruto and Shizune. "These kids have no idea what it means to be a ninja," Naruto said as he put his neck on Shizune's shoulders. "I know, but I doubt some of these guys are going to pass the Jonin challenge," Shizune cooed in his ear. Iruka saw the two lovers, but decided to ignore them. He began. "Team 1. Hiroko Amani, Senji Sakaki, Akira Soria," Iruka said as they all looked up and he continued. "Team 2, Team 7. Sasuke Chiha, Hinata Hyuga, Shino Abiram," Iruka shouted out the names. Sasuke smirked, Hinata shrugged, and Shino did nothing. "Team 8. Ino Yamanaka, Choji Akamichi, Shikamaru Nara," Iruka continued. The Ino Shikacho trio was back in action. "Team 9. Naruto Uzumaki, Shizune Kato, Kiba Inuzuka," Iruka said to them. Naruto was a little confused. This wasn't how it went last time. As he thought over the events, he did see that Shizune's actions did land the pink bitch in the hospital. "Oh well, the most fun things are unexpected," Naruto thought to himself. As People's Sensei came to pick them up they all ran off to start their exercises. Naruto, Shizune, and Kiba waited in the room for their sensei. Soon a ball came from the window and appeared before them. As it opened, everyone saw a purple-haired woman with a trench coat and fishnet garments revealing some cleavage. "Wow, even I never saw this coming," Naruto said to himself as the instructor introduced herself. "Hey Gaki, I am Anko Mitarashi, and I will be your Jonin instructor. Lesson 1, try to keep up with me until we reach the training grounds. If you are 10 minutes late, you fail," she said as she ran off. The group got up and ran after her. To Kiba, Anko was going much too fast to keep up, but to Naruto and Shizune, she was too slow. "Man, I could so pass her if I wanted," Shizune said to her blonde. Now Shizune, we wouldn't know which training ground to go to," Naruto said with a smile. Shizune nodded and decided to hold back on her speed. As Anko landed in the field, she was followed shortly by Naruto and Shizune, and the later Kiba who dropped down on one knee in exhaustion. Well, these kids are more than they let on," Anko thought as she sat down. "I guess I can see why Hokage-sama wanted me to be Jonin to these three," Anko thought. Flashback. "Anko, the reason I called you here is because you are going to be a Jonin instructor," Sarutobi said to the snake mistress. What, but Hokage-sama, I don't go well with kids, Anko complained. You will get along well with these kids, that is an order, no go, Sarutobi said to her. Sighing, Anko nodded. Yes, Hokage-sama, she said as she walked out of the room depressed. Flashback end. Alright Gaki, before we begin our exercise, we will give self-introductions, Anko said to the group. Everyone nodded as Anko began. Okay, hello, I am Anko Midarashi, I like tea and dango, I also like snakes and teasing other with ul play. My dislikes are perverts, Orochimaru, and those who abuse power. Your turn, she said to them. Naruto began. I am Naruto Uzumaki, I like ramen, shizune, and foxes. My dislikes are perverts and enemy nins. I really dislike Sasuke Uchiha. My future dream is to be married to Shizune and have a family, Naruto said to Anko. Shizune blushed at the introduction. It was her turn. I am Shizune Kato, I like medical research, Naruto-kun, and training. My dislikes are perverts, enemy nins, and people who are arrogant. I really dislike Sasuke Uchiha and Sakura Haruno. My future dream is to be the wife of Naruto-kun and start a family, Shizune said as she smiled at Naruto. Naruto brought his arms around Shizune and brought her close in a hug. Kiba shook his head as he began. I am Kiba Inuzuka. I like dogs, Akamaru, and training. My dislikes are dog abusers and people who aren't serious about training. I don't really dislike anything except Sasuke and his fangirls. My future dream is to be a good clan head for my family, Kiba said as he finished. Anko nodded and clapped her hands. Alright, that was good everyone, now we will get down to your exercise, Anko said. Everyone nodded as they started. The objective here is to try and capture me in less than 3 hours, she said. The trio nodded. Anko got up. Okay, when I say start begin, she said. Everyone got ready. Anko vanished, but her voice echoed. Start, she yelled. Naruto and Shizune had excellent tracking skills over the years and could easily spot anybody. They immediately ran off in search of the snake mistress. As Anko hid behind a tree, she began to think. Okay, oh, how will I test them? She wondered. She failed to realize she was already spotted. Hello Anko-sensei, Shizune said as kicked Anko in the back. Anko gasped as she was propelled across the plains. Anko recovered by cushioning the blow onto a tree. Damn, didn't see that, she said. She still failed to see Kiba. Kiba smiled. Didn't see this, did you? Gatsuuga, he yelled as he spun into a spiral and shot towards Anko. Anko easily dodged and backflipped onto another tree. Damn, this guy's think quick, Anko said as she was being pushed to her limits. Apparently Anko was underestimating the genin too much as she failed to notice Naruto. We think quicker than you anyway, he said as he threw 4 kunai into a square around Anko and clasped his hands. It's over, you ninjutsu. I am no Shoheki seal. Barrier of imprisonment, Naruto said as a purple barrier formed around Anko and captured her. Anko was about to hit the seal until Naruto told her to stop. I wouldn't do that, this seal disintegrates anything it touches and drains chakra from the prisoner, Naruto said as he explained. Anko realized she was trapped. Seeing no other way, she gave in. Alright, I give up, you guys pass, now let me out, Anko demanded. Naruto smiled as he released the seal. Anko fell out and congratulated everyone. Alright, good job, you all showed marvelous teamwork, Team 9 has its first mission tomorrow, Anko said to them. Kiba jumped for joy. Naruto smiled. Shizune smiled also. Anko disappeared in the leaves to report to the Hokage, leaving the genin behind. Well Kiba, we have to go see you tomorrow, Naruto said to him. Shizune nodded in agreement. Kiba nodded and bid them goodbye. As they jumped away, Shizune looked at Naruto. Naruto-kun, I think Kiba and Anko would be good for our forces against Konoha, Shizune said to him with an evil smile. Naruto smiled back. I know, I was considering them for this, he said to her. Well, I will try to gauge them tomorrow, now let's go home, he said to her. Alright, then I can dream about dissecting that pink-haired bitch, Sakura, Shizune said with a smile as the demon couple disappeared. Sunny morning. The Hanyu couple had woken up to the intense rays of sunshine. Both were ready to start the day for their mission, but that didn't mean they didn't have other objectives. Shizu-chan, how many allies do we need to bring this village to its knees? Naruto asked his. Shizune sat at the table and sipped her drink. She chuckled evilly at Naruto's question. Oh, I don't know, maybe anyone we can get our hands on, she said to him. Naruto smirked as he nodded. Well, let's get ready, Naruto said as he went into the bathroom. Shizune had a twinkle in her eye as she saw her blonde go into the bath. As Naruto scrubbed his body down, he imagined all of the wonderful things he would do to Sasuke. Maybe I should burn him to death, Naruto thought as he smiled. Or maybe I should slowly cut of his limbs, he said to himself. Naruto was too busy thinking to hear the door open and close. Or maybe I should, he paused as he felt something big on his back. He smiled as he turned around to see his with a heavily seductive look. Naruto-kun, I need it, I want it, we have some time, please. Shizune begged. Naruto smiled as he turned around and grabbed Shizune's shoulders. I told you Shizu-chan, we have to keep our appearances kid, he paused as he thought. Well, we are back to our proper ages, I think Shizune could have a kid now, this might not be so bad, Naruto thought to himself as he saw a desperate Shizune pout with disappointment. Naruto smiled. He released Shizune's shoulders and waved a few hand signs. Naruto put up a privacy seal and turned back to Shizune, who had a confused look on her face. H to hell with it, let me show my love, Naruto said as he pounced on her. Shizune smiled as she took Naruto's into her mouth. Lemon warning. Lemon warning. Naruto caressed Shizune's shoulders as he explored her mouth. Shizune shuddered at her mate's touch. She felt the ecstasy wash over her. Naruto broke the to see Shizune's flushed face. He smiled as he brought his mouth to her neck and slowly added. Shizune gasped as she allowed her lover access to all of her emotions and body. As Naruto at her neck, he brought his hands down until they rested on her waist. Naruto wrapped his hands around her waist as he brought her closer and whispered into her ear. You're my demon mate Shizune, I love you, you obey me, and no one else, isn't that right? Naruto said in a slightly demonic tone. Shizune was overcome with pleasure as she squealed just trying to speak. I am your demon mate, I belong to Naruto-kun, I love him, I obey only him, I can't live without him, Shizune admitted. Naruto smiled and nodded. But girl, let me give you a reward, Naruto said. Shizune gasped in ecstasy as Naruto brought his hand down to her special place. He rubbed her soft spot as he heard his demon scream his name in the bathroom. Thank Kami for the privacy seal, Naruto said too in his thought. As he continued to pleasure his Shizune screamed Naruto's name as her body began to heat up from either the heat of the moment or the steam of the bathroom. Either way, she was feeling very good. Naruto picked up Shizune and let her lean on the bathroom wall. Shizune saw her lover hard member close to her soft spot as she was ready to accept the big meat. Naruto-kun, give it to me, I want it, please this demon bitch, Shizune begged. Naruto smiled as he brought his up and almost when Dottie paused for a bit as a tease. Who is it that you obey? Is it me or is it someone else? Naruto said with a sadistic grin. Shizune was close to losing it. She wanted Naruto badly. She wanted him to ram his right into her body sending waves of pleasure through her system. Shizune looked up at him for a minute. As she pulled back Shizune spoke. I obey no one, except Naruto-sama, I am his forever, I only obey my Naruto-sama, Shizune said with a fall face. Naruto smiled as he brought his up again. Shizune-chan is mine forever, Naruto said as he plunged his meat into Shizune's place. Shizune edged loudly as she felt Naruto fill her up. What she wanted was being given to her in quick and powerful thrusts. Shizune's body trembled as she got plowed by Naruto. Naruto felt the tightness of his wife as he grabbed her body and continued to move in and out of her dot. Naruto could feel Shizune gasp as she took it deeper with each thrust. Shizune was close to being knocked out by Naruto. Naruto smiled as he had one of Shizune's dot. Shizune woke up and ate even more from the ecstasy. Sorry Shizu-chan, but you aren't giving out that easily, Naruto told her. Shizune nodded. Why yes and Naruto-sama, Shizune said to him. Naruto was feeling close as his twitched Shizune. Shizune was close also. Naruto was proving to be all she desired and more. She was happy to be his wife. Naruto-kun, me, I want it, please with me, Shizune begged. Naruto nodded his head as he moved faster. After the final thrust Shizune screamed. Naruto-kun. She yelled as she came. Shizune-chan. Naruto yelled as he came. Both rested on the bathroom floor as they panted. Naruto had all of Shizune's juices on his, and Shizune was filled up with Naruto's love. I love you Naruto-kun, Shizune said as she turned to him. I love you Shizu-chan, Naruto told her. Lemon end. Warning over. 30 minutes later. Both exited the bathroom in each other's arms. That felt so good Naruto-kun, Shizune said to him. Naruto chuckled as he went to get some water. I am glad you enjoyed it, Naruto told her. As Shizune sat on the couch, she pouted a bit. I still can't believe you got me to call you Naruto-sama, I have never done that, Shizune told him. Yeah, it felt great to me, Naruto told her. As he finished his water Naruto got serious. Alright Shizune, we have to get packed for our mission with Kiba and Anko today, Naruto said to her. Shizune smirked as she ran to pack. Naruto smiled as he looked up. Kami, help the poor fools who fight her, Naruto said as he ran to pack. After they packed everything, both hinged and ran out the door. Hokage Mansion. Anko and Kiba were waiting for Naruto and Shizune to show up as they sat in the room with the Hokage. After 5 minutes Naruto and Shizune came through the door. Well, it's about time, what were you two doing? Kiba asked. Anko smirked at Kiba's question. Why they were doing each other Kiba-kun, Anko said with a smile. Kiba and Sarutobi sweat dropped as Anko laughed. Naruto and Shizune decided to play a little joke. Wow, how did you know that Anko-sensei? Shizune asked. Anko stopped laughing and stared at the two with her mouth hanging. Kiba's soul was leaving his body as he heard that which he didn't want to hear. Sarutobi blushed and hid it behind a book. What you mean you both really did that? Anko asked. As expected of Anko-sensei, you are more than willing to join, Naruto told her. Anko blushed as steam came out of her head. Shizune smiled secretly then pouted. Oh Naruto-kun, you know I can't share, Shizune said to him. Anko, Kiba and Hiruzen were on their last legs before they would give out. Just one more push, both thought. Naruto turned to Shizune. Of course, how could I be so foolish, all I need is my crazed Shizune to be satisfied, Naruto said as the final blow. And what a blow it was. Everyone blanked out due to nosebleeds. Naruto and Shizune laughed as they waited for everyone to regain consciousness. 20 minutes later. Everyone was up as they saw the smiles of Naruto and Shizune. Never did I think that I could get uncomfortable from teasing, Anko said as she got up. I am going to have nightmares for weeks, Kiba said to himself. Hiruzen got up also, but he decided not to say anything. Anko smiled. That was a pretty good lie you two, Anko said as her smile turned deadly. Don't do it again, she said to them. Naruto and Shizune smiled. Who said it was a lie? Naruto asked. Anko dropped her mouth and Kiba blacked out again. Hiruzen decided to end the conversation. Okay, back to business, he told them. Everyone turned serious as they looked at him. Anko has told me of your teamwork, good job, I have deemed that you will be getting C-rank missions, barely any D-rank missions. Sarutobi explained. Everyone nodded. Now this mission will be an escort mission, you will be guarding a bridge builder named Tizuna, Sarutobi said to them. As the man walked in he examined the group. Okay, we got one slut and lovey-dovey couple and a mutt, Yarila ninja, he said as he drank his liquor. Anko was about to retaliate but was held back by Naruto and Kiba. Everyone calmed down and accepted to mission, though the thought of killing the bridge builder crossed everyone's mind. Main gates of Konoha. Yahoo, we get to leave the village, Kiba said as he ran out past the gates. Calm down Kiba, sure it's fun, but keep an air of professionalism, Naruto told him. Kiba nodded as he calmed down. You're right, sorry, he said which caused Naruto to chuckle. Everyone walked as they passed the village gates. Naruto had told Shizune the details of the mission from his past and told her exactly what happened during his mission with Team 7. Shizune took everything into account as they walked. Not long after the walk, Shizune, Naruto, and Anko noticed a puddle of water. They kept going deciding to ignore it. Naruto-kun, that isn't real water, Shizune told him. Naruto nodded. As expected of one who has water affinity, you are right Shizune-chan, Naruto told her. After 5 minutes of walking 2 chains came behind Anko chained her up. 2 rogue ninja appeared and with their claws slashed Anko in 2. Now onto the weaklings, one of them said as the other nodded. Naruto smiled as he took action. Kiba guard Tizuna, Shizune take that guy and I will take this one, Naruto said to her. Shizune nodded as the 4 engaged in a battle that didn't last long. One of the Rouges threw a kunai at Shizune, who easily dodged and disappeared. What where did that bitch go? He wondered. Unknown to him, Shizune appeared behind him with a kunai. Hey, she said as she got him to turn around. As soon as he did she flashed and appeared in front of him. The rogue fell to the ground. Your guard is wide open, Shizune said as a slash of blood appeared on the rogue's neck. But Naruto. Naruto was dodging the rogue ninja with ease as he danced around the rogue ninja. Stand still brat, he said. Naruto yawned. Man so pointless, Naruto said as he ran up to the man and made a giant slash across the rogue's dot. The man fell down silently and was knocked out. Don't worry, I missed the vital spot, Naruto said to him. He tied the man up and looked at a tree. Alright Anko-sensei, come on are you done? Naruto asked. Anko smirked. Okay, everyone did good, you all assumed your roles perfectly, good job, now Tizuna it is obvious you lied about this mission, now I want the truth now, and if I don't get it, my snakes will be getting their next meal, Anko said to him. Tizuna cowered as he told them everything from Geto to the history of the village. Everyone debated whether or not to finish the mission. Everyone decided that the people were in trouble so they decided to help Tizuna, who expressed his gratitude. As everyone continued their walk to the town, Naruto was counting. Okay 30 31 32, Naruto counted. 50. Naruto said as he saw the white rabbit in the middle of the field. Okay Zabuza is close, Naruto thought. Thanks to their hearing Naruto and Shizune hear something spinning their way. Naruto having done this before knew what it was. Everyone get down. Naruto yelled as he grabbed Shizune and brought her down. Anko hit the ground. Kiba grabbed Tizuna and brought him down too. A blade swept past the group as it collided with a tree. A man appeared on the tree with his face wrapped in bandages. Well it seems I will get to have fun today, said the figure. Everyone got up and looked up. Zabuza, ex-shinobi Kurigakure, A rank shinobi and wanted criminal in the bingo book, Shizune said aloud. Zabuza smiled. Well, it seems I have been researched on, don't think that will save you though, Zabuza said as he disappeared. Soon a mist entered, lowering everyone's visibility. Though thanks once again to their hearing, Naruto and Shizune could hear the faintest sounds of Zabuza as he charged. Naruto grabbed a kunai and blocked the blade aimed at Izuna. Zabuza was a little shocked. Not bad, Gaki, he said to Naruto. Of course I am, don't think that you can beat me, Naruto said as the two shinobi looked in each other's eyes with their battle mode in full blast. Somewhere in mist, Naruto's kunai clashed with Zabuza's sword as the two battled for supremacy of the match. Zabuza was a little surprised. Normally he could overpower any genin due to his strength, but this one was actually holding his own against him. Naruto smiled. Come on Zabuza, that is not good enough, Naruto said as he managed to push Zabuza off of him. Zabuza leaped back and laughed. Well, it seems I might be entertained for a while, he said to them. Naruto also smiled. Oh, don't worry, and tell your friend in the trees to come down here also, Naruto said to the water user. Zabuza's eyes shot open as he realized his accomplice had been detected. How did this kid know? Zabuza wondered as he motioned his hand. The person complied and came down. They wore a mask covering their face as they landed next to Zabuza. Zabuza-sama, how did he find me? I know I was hidden perfectly. The person asked. Zabuza smirked. There is more to this kid than meets the eye, Haku, Zabuza said to her. Haku nodded as she assumed a stance and was ready for battle. Anko smirked. Well, it seems that more entertainment has arrived for me, Anko said as she bit her thumb. She placed it on her arm. The arm glowed as she pulled out a lengthy katana. The blade itself was purple, but was laced with green, marking the ran along the metal. The handle for the katana had the design of a snake on it, as did the scarab. Anko sealed the scarab and was ready for battle. Okay Zabuza team, let's go, Anko said as she disappeared. Zabuza was wide-eyed as she appeared behind him with her blade aimed for his neck. Zabuza maneuvered and ducked under the blade and twisted to bring his blade at her. Anko saw the tactic and spun in the air, and her blade blocked his. Zabuza smiled as he added his strength to the sword, as managed to push Anko into a nearby tree. Ha, women will always be weaker than men, Zabuza said with a laugh. Anko dusted herself off and smiled. Keep laughing team, Anko said as she stretched out her hand. SEN''EIJASHU hidden shadow snake hands, Anko yelled as several snakes came out of her sleeves and ran at Zabuza. Zabuza smiled as he did his hand signs. Suiton. Kurigakur no Jutsu water style. Hidden mist jutsu, Zabuza said as a mist covered the entire area as he and Haku disappeared in the air. Anko's snakes charged, but missed due to the mist. Damn lucky bastard, Anko said as she checked her team. Everyone was okay and well. Anko continued to look for the two shinobi as she heard Zabuza say. Now where is a good vital spot? He said as he tried to appear in the middle of everyone, but was stopped, much to his surprise, by Shizune. Shizune used her other hand and threw Zabuza over to Anko. Anko-sensei, please, keep your dance partner over there, Shizune said with a smile. Naruto and Kiba smirked. Anko formed a smile as she shook her head. Sure, then you better stay on your guard, Anko said as she faced Zabuza. Haku appeared beside Kiba, hoping to end things quickly. This didn't go as planned when Naruto punched her face, destroying the mask in the process. As the mask fell to the ground, revealing the beautiful woman's face, Naruto turned to Shizune, and the two smiled. Thanks to their being Hanyu, they were able to telepathically speak to each other. Well, shall we start our recruitment for Konoha's destruction? Naruto asked. Shizune smiled evilly. Oh, you always know how to get me fired up, Naruto-kun, Shizune said with a mental nod. Naruto smiled as he turned to Kiba. Hey Kiba, me and Shizu-chan are going to handle this person, can you keep things under control here? Naruto asked him. Kiba looked at Naruto a little worried, but then he saw the blonde brimming with confidence. Please, I don't need you here to protect this guy, go get that person, Kiba said to Naruto. Naruto and Shizune smiled as they ran off and attacked Haku. To Haku, both were incredibly fast. Haku herself was quite fast, but these two were something else. How are they this fast? Haku wondered. Naruto took out a kunai and lunged at Haku. Haku stopped his kunai with hers and did some one-handed hand signs. The Jutsu Sensatsu, SUISHM secret art. 1,000 needles of death, Haku said as she stomped the ground and water rose and turned into flying ice daggers. Haku smiled as she jumped out of the way. The daggers flew forward and impaled Naruto. Haku smiled at her work, but saw a puff of smoke and the Naruto figure was replaced with a log. Substitution jutsu? Haku said in amazement. Naruto appeared behind her and smiled. It is a useful jutsu, you know, Naruto said as he grabbed Haku's arm and flung her into the trees. Shizune did her hand signs as Naruto moved out of the way. Hountain. Kumarai no Keimusho ice style. Ice prison, Shizune yelled as a pillar of ice entrapped Haku to a nearby tree. Haku hung there as the two Hanyu came into view. Haku knew she lost. She calmly awaited her fate. Zabuza-sama, I am sorry, but I can't beat these two, Haku said as she waited for the final blow that never came. She opened her eyes to see that Shizune had dissolved the ice and both stood in front of her smiling. Haku didn't know what to make of the situation. Here were two of her enemies staring at her, not making the final move that she thought. After a few minutes of silence, Naruto decided to talk. Okay, now that we are away from the prying eyes, we can talk, Naruto said to her. Haku stared at them in bewilderment. What could they possibly have to say to her? Shizune began to talk. Okay, let me explain, we want to recruit you and Zabuza to our side, Shizune said with a smile. Haku raised an eyebrow and looked at them. Sorry, but we aren't joining Konoha, Haku flatly said to them. Both looked at each other and laughed. Haku blushed in embarrassment as the two explained. No, we want to recruit you two for the destruction of Konoha, Naruto said with a smile. Haku took a step back. Here were two Konoha shinobi requesting that she and Zabuza side with them in the destruction of their own village. But why? Haku asked. Naruto and Shizune got quiet. I am afraid that until you join, we can't say, Naruto said to her. Haku nodded. I am not sure, it is Zabuza-sama's call on something like this, Haku said to them. Naruto nodded. Yeah, that is true, so tell him for us, and tell him that if you join, I can make it so that you both become a part of Konoha, at least until its destruction anyway, Naruto told her. Haku could almost faint. They wouldn't have to work for Geto anymore. They could be free. Haku nodded happily that she would talk with Zabuza. Well, we have talked enough, let's go back, Shizune said to her. Haku nodded as the three went back. Naruto took out a kunai and told the girls to stay still. He swiped off a few scratches on their bodies. Haku's clothes were a little ripped, making her blush a little. Shizune's clothes were ripped also, but they seemed to give her a wry look. The girls took out their kunai and injured Naruto also. His cuts were a little deeper, and his clothes were more ripped, making the girls blush at his muscular body. Okay, now it is believable, Naruto said to them. They both nodded. Shizune decided to have some fun with Haku. You know, if you join, I won't mind sharing, Shizune whispered to Haku. Haku blushed as she averted her gaze. Shizune smiled and Naruto laughed. Haku pouted as they raced back through the trees. Naruto stopped them about 20 meters from the fight. Okay, now for a finishing touch, Naruto said as he did some hand signs. Gotta make this a bit of an explosion, Naruto said as he completed his hand signs and smiled. But Anko and Zabuza. Both were standing on the lake as they continued to clash with the others' weapons. Both were running a bit low on chakra as they decided to end this fight. You're not back, Snake Girl, Zabuza said to her. Anko smiled. You're not bad yourself, too bad you will die here, Anko said to him. Zabuza smiled as he did his hand signs. Oh, is that right, Suiton Suryuitan no Jutsu water style. Water dragon jutsu, he yelled as a giant water dragon appeared. Anko gasped at its eyes, but to her size wasn't everything, except where it mattered. Anko did her hand signs. Heian. Gakakyu no Jutsu fire style. Great fireball jutsu, Anko said as she blew a very hot fireball at the water dragon. Both collied as the mist thickened. As the two confirmed where they were. They suddenly stopped to hear a giant explosion in the trees. Both looked to see Haku, Naruto, and Shizune crash out of the trees. Haku landed near Zabuza as Naruto and Shizune landed near Kiba. Haku got up and faked huffed. She was actually a good actor. See, Zabuza-sama, we have underestimated them, we should retreat, Haku said to him. Zabuza looked over her form and saw multiple wounds and cuts over her body. Zabuza grumbled, but complied. You got lucky today, Anko Mitarashi, Zabuza said as he grabbed Haku and fled. Anko sighed as she withdrew her sword and walked back to the group. Kiba, how are they? She asked. Kiba inspected the two. I think they are fine, but they are out cold, Kiba said to her. Anko sighed. Oh well, let's go to the town and rest, Anko said as she grabbed an unconscious Shizune over her body. Kiba grabbed Naruto and walked. Tazuna directed them to his house, leaving the destroyed planes behind. Tazuna's house. As the group got to his house, they entered. Tsunami, Inari, I am home, Tazuna said to them. Tsunami entered the living room to see her father along with some shinobi at the door. Oh father, I am glad you are safe, Tsunami said to him. Tazuna gave her a hug as he allowed the group to enter. Anko took Shizune and Naruto upstairs and put them to bed. As she exited the building, Kiba said his goodbyes and went upstairs. Anko nodded, lastly motioned to Kiba. Oh Kiba, take a different room from Naruto, Anko said to him. Kiba looked confused. Why? He asked. Anko smiled. I don't think a couple should be separated, Anko said with a smile. Kiba's jaw dropped. Why is everyone on this squad a pervert? He wondered as he headed upstairs. Anko smiled at his innocence. Well, I am going to retire also, Anko said as she went upstairs. Today had been a stressful day for her and there weren't any places selling dango, so Anko was pissed. Unknown to them, Naruto and Shizune were still up. Do you think they will comply with us? Shizune asked. Naruto smiled. I believe they will, now sleep, we have a long day tomorrow, Naruto told her. Shizune nodded and slept in her man's arms. Naruto smiled as he at her forehead. Good night, my demon mistress, Naruto said as he fell asleep. Next morning. Naruto and Shizune woke up to the bright sun and water country. As they woke up, Naruto stretched as he got ready. Naruto turned to see Shizune's sleeping figure on the bed. Naruto smiled as he at her cheek. Shizune squirmed awake and looked at her love. What a wake-up call, thank you Naruto-kun, Shizune said to him. Naruto smiled. You are very welcome, come on let's go, Naruto said to her. Shizune nodded as she got up. Shizune suddenly felt a powerful urge come over her. Shizune wasn't sure if Naruto would do it, but it was worth a try. Naruto-kun, I need you, please love me, again Shizune pleaded to Naruto. Naruto turned to her and smiled. Shizune always was a pervert. Naruto sighed. Well, if you need me I won't deny you, come on my demon mistress, Naruto said to her. Shizune smiled as she followed Naruto into the bathroom to wash up. Beware of the lemons. Warning. Naruto dragged Shizune into the bath and vigorously at her. Shizune felt her senses go numb as she submitted to the dominance of Naruto's. Naruto began to push his tongue into her mouth as it swirled around in her mouth. Shizune was able to massage his tongue as they battled for control, to which Shizune lost. As Naruto broke he whispered in her ear. You are mine, I will make you go crazy, Naruto said to her. Shizune shivered in excitement. She could tell she was going to be exhausted from this session, but she didn't mind. Make me go crazy Naruto-kun, make me think of nothing else but you, Shizune said to him. Naruto nodded and nibbled on her ear. Shizune let out a smile as she felt her ear get attacked by Naruto's. Shizune looked up and started to think. He is always able to give me pleasure, I should be more assertive, Shizune said to herself. Suddenly Shizune decided to try that. To be assertive in some of their session. Shizune smiled as she took Naruto off her, much to his surprise. Shizune edged Naruto as she managed to get him on the floor and lay back. Naruto couldn't believe it. He just got dominated by his demon mistress. Let me make you go crazy, Naruto-kun, Shizune said to Naruto. Naruto smiled at her. Please show me your love, Shizune-chan, Naruto told her. Shizune nodded. Shizune began to lick Naruto's neck as her hands rubbed over his body. Naruto let out a groan as he felt good from her teasing. Shizune brought her tongue down and began to lick Naruto's. She felt so hot from having her hands over his chiseled body. His hard abs and thick muscles made her go crazy and she continued her session. Naruto kept twitching every time he felt her hands over his body. Shizune decided to go lower until she found her prize. She grabbed his thick member as she shook it up and down. This sent Naruto over the edge as he felt his be played with by Shizune's nimble fingers. Shizune smiled and looked up in her man. I need this meat, good thing I am not a vegetarian, Shizune thought as she brought her mouth over his hardness. Naruto felt immense pleasure as he felt the back of Shizune's. It felt so slippery and, each time it went deeper than the last. Shizune even managed to give him a good deep. As Shizune let up for air, she could feel herself getting from the arousal. As she licked his, she felt it twitch. Shizune suddenly got happy as she rubbed it faster. Naruto was finding it difficult to last as Shizune continued to rub him down. Come on Naruto-kun, give me your milk, I want it, Shizune told him. Naruto couldn't take it and released her mouth. Shizune felt her mouth get filled up with the liquid. She smiled as she swallowed all of the thick fluid and opened her mouth to show it was all gone. Oh thank you Naruto-kun, that was so good, now let me continue, Shizune said to him. Naruto nodded as he felt something slippery on his. Naruto gasped as he felt his pleasure as Shizune lowered her womanhood on top of his. Before he lost control of his voice, Naruto did his hand signs and put up a privacy seal and let the pleasure continue. Shizune slid completely down until she was filled with his thick. Shizune began to move her hips up and down as she felt Naruto squirm from the ecstasy. Well, how does it feel Naruto-kun? Shizune asked. It feels amazing, it is so slippery, Naruto said to her. He felt her tight wall stretch as they wrapped around his hardness. Naruto was on the verge of losing his mind. Shizune started to move faster as she was almost ready for her orgasm. Naruto couldn't hold in the pleasure as he came her. Oh Naruto-kun, Shizune yelled as she was filled with his. Naruto let out every drop as he fell to the ground. Shizune fell on top of him and smiled. See I can dominate also, she told him. Naruto smiled. That was great Shizu-chan, you are amazing, Naruto told her. Both stayed in the shower to get clean from their session. Lemon has ended. Warning has expired. 30 minutes later. Naruto and Shizune went downstairs and sat at the table. They turned to see Anko with a cup of coffee and Tazuna eating his food. Naruto looked around, but didn't see Kiba. "Hey Anko-sensei, where is Kiba?" Naruto asked her. Anko looked up at Naruto and answered. "Oh, he is in shower now, I think he is getting ready," Anko said to Naruto. "Oh, okay then," Naruto said to her. After a few minutes, Kiba came down dressed for the day. "Hello everyone," Kiba said to them. Everyone gave their greetings as he sat down and ate. After everyone ate their food, Anko looked at her group. "Alright then Gaki, we had a run-in with Zabuza team and we were unprepared, so we are going to begin your training," Anko said to them. Everyone nodded and agreed. Anko smiled as she took everyone outside to some trees. "We will do the tree climbing exercise, this will help give you better chakra control and better chakra reserves," Anko told them. "But sensei, why do we have to do this if we have chakra already?" Kiba asked. Anko looked at Kiba and smiled. "Well yes, we all have chakra, but you currently don't have the chakra to perform high-level techniques, this is the first step to being able to perform those techniques," Anko explained. Kiba got pumped at the thought of learning more high-level jutsu. "Yahoo, alright let's get started then," Kiba said as he pumped up a fist to the air. Anko smiled at his enthusiasm and gave the 3 a kunai. "Use these as markers to show your progress, I want to see how far you can go," Anko said to them. All 3 nodded. "Just remember, too little chakra and you won't stick, too much chakra and you will destroy the tree," Anko told them. Everyone nodded and were ready to try it. "Alright, go," she said to them. Kiba ran for the tree and attempted to climb it. He barely got 2 feet until he came crashing down. Anko laughed as she saw the lump on Kiba's head. Naruto walked up to the tree and put his foot to the tree. Kiba laughed. "Don't fall man," he said to Naruto. Naruto smiled as he walked up the tree. Anko whistled and Kiba had his jaw to the ground as Naruto went up to the top of the tree and walked back down. "Well I guess my control very good," Naruto said as he laid on a tree. Shizune walked up to the tree and began to climb the tree. She did the same as Naruto and walked up to the top, then came back down. "When does the training start Anko-sensei?" Shizune said as she laid down on Naruto's lap. Anko opened her mouth so wide that her toothpick fell out and hit the ground. Kiba looked pale as he was the only one who couldn't do it. Okay, you two can do whatever today, good job," Anko said as she walked off trying to contain her surprise at the two. Kiba not wanting to lose to the couple started to climb the tree again. He managed to go higher, but fell back down. Naruto and Shizune laughed as this continued for most of the day. Back in Konoha. Kakashi had his team doing D-rank missions around Konoha. To the self-proclaimed Uchiha, this wasn't training, but manual labor. Hinata and Shino didn't complain much. They knew these missions were used to promote teamwork among the team. As he did the work, Sasuke was brooding over his lose to Naruto. "Damn that dope, I should have kicked his ass, I am an elite, so why did I lose?" he wondered. That match had been a bit of a wake-up call for Sasuke. It drove him to try and get stronger to beat both his brother and Naruto. As her brutity was brought back to the match of Sakura and Shizune. "I will have to admit that the dope's girlfriend sure can fight, I will have strong children from her, I can make her mine, I can steal her from the dope, it's not like he can defy me," Sasuke said to himself and smirked. "Sorry dope, but your girlfriend is too good for you, she deserves a strong man," Sasuke said increasing his ego. Hinata and Shino sighed as they watched Sasuke go through a wide range of emotions. Shino leaned next to Hinata as they carried some barrels. "Maybe he is bipolar," Shino said to her. Hinata covered her mouth to hold back the laughter that would come out. "I think you are right Shino-kun," Hinata said to him. Everyone continued their work as they were supervised by Kakashi. Somewhere in the Mist Village. Haku and Zabuza were in a room discussing what Naruto and Shizune told Haku. "So that Gaki and his girl want our help in destroying Konoha?" Zabuza asked Haku. Haku nodded. "Yes Zabuza-sama, they even said that they could get us instated as Konoha shinobi, at least until their plan comes into play," Haku said to him. Zabuza had to admit it sounded good. To be free of Geto and Mist Country would feel quite exciting. Zabuza contemplated over the issue. As he thought Geto came in to disturb the two. "Wow Zabuza, I can't believe that you got beat by a woman and her lackeys," Geto said to him. Zabuza groaned. "Don't you worry Geto, I will take care of them, just keep my pay coming," Zabuza said to him. Geto smirked. "You better not fail me," he said to Zabuza as he left. Zabuza sighed as he got up. "You know Haku, I think we might take that Gaki up on his request," Zabuza said with a smile. Haku nodded and bowed. "Yes Zabuza-sama," she said to him. To be free from a rapist and terrorist like Geto would make being under the control of Konoha more than enough for their reward. Both stayed in the hideout to pack and seal their stuff. Back in Water Country, 1 week later. Naruto and Shizune were watching Kiba train. He had gone better at tree climbing and was able to increase his chakra reserves. Soon a week passed and everyone except Naruto was at the bridge. As the bridge builders worked, a mist came into play and shrouded the whole bridge. The workers suddenly became terrified as they ran for their lives. Anko, Shizune, and Kiba knew what was coming and got ready for battle. Soon Zabuza and Haku came into view. Anko took out her blade and went into a battle stance. "Well, Zabuza, ready for more?" Anko asked. Zabuza looked up and smiled. Haku smiled also. Back at Tazuna's house. Naruto got up and ate his breakfast as he heard that his teammates had gone to the bridge. Naruto smiled and thanked Tsunami for the information. As he was about to head out the door, he was stopped by Tsunami's son, Inari. "Why?" he asked. Naruto looked at him and narrowed his eyes. He had done this situation before, but he felt he might need to be mean again for Inari's courage. "Why what?" he asked. Inari exploded. "Why are you trying so hard? You will just end up dead by Gato. You come here to help, but you people don't know what suffering is," Inari said to Naruto. Naruto narrowed his eyes. Because he heard this situation before, he wasn't mad at Inari, but he still had to shout at him. "Oh, Kami, shut up. I know more about suffering than you ever will. You haven't seen your daughter die in front of your eyes, and all you can do is watch helplessly as they die. Other people have suffered much more than you," Naruto said to him. Inari looked at Naruto in shock. He ran upstairs crying. Naruto ran out the door. "Sorry, Inari, but once again you need to learn that you must fight for what you want in life," Naruto said to himself as he ran to the bridge. Naruto saw the mist set in as he prepared to fight. As he reached the bridge, he saw Anko and Zabuza trade blows with their swords as Kiba and Shizune talked with Haku. Naruto got confused as he withdrew his weapons. Shizune turned her eyes to see her blonde coming towards them. "Hey Naruto-kun," Shizune said with a smile. Everyone turned to see Naruto walking. Hey, what is going on?" he asked. Anko and Zabuza stopped trading blows and settled down. "Zabuza here said he had something to discuss with you, so we waited for you to arrive and killed time," Anko said to him. Zabuza nodded and put his sword away. "So Gaki, Haku told me that you could get us instated as Konoha Shinobi," Zabuza said to Naruto. Naruto smiled as he nodded. "Yeah, that's right, I can do that," Naruto told him. Naruto pointed his finger and told Zabuza to follow him. Zabuza complied as he walked off with Naruto, leaving the others to their thoughts. When they were a safe distance, Naruto decided to speak. "Okay Zabuza, I am sure Haku told you about my plan to destroy Konoha," Naruto told him. Zabuza nodded. "That's right Gaki, she did, but why?" he asked. Naruto looked at the ground. "I will make them pay, that village doesn't deserve to breathe in this world," Naruto said to him. Zabuza was still confused, but the kid seemed to be making some sense. "So it is for revenge?" he asked. Naruto looked at him. "That is right, I am hoping for your help in this," Naruto told him. Zabuza seemed okay with it, but as reassurance Naruto looked at Zabuza. "Here, I will drop this henge and let you see the real me," Naruto told him. Zabuza nodded as he backed away. Naruto did his seal and shouted. "Aye," he said as smoke covered his body. Zabuza looked for a while as the smoke left. What he saw shocked him. Naruto came out in his slightly orange and black suit and black pants and ninja shoes. He also had a tail swing on his back. His ears moved up to his head and his whisker marks showed more. "This is me," Naruto said to him. Zabuza looked at him and was impressed. The amount of chakra he had was staggering. Zabuza could see that even he was no match for Naruto. Zabuza smirked. "It might be fun to do this," Zabuza said as he bowed. "I would be honored to follow you with your plan Naruto," Naruto smiled. "Thank you Zabuza, you mere eyes," he said to the man. Zabuza rose. "Okay, I will give you some power later, when we get back to the village, it will make you much stronger than right now, same for Haku," Naruto told him. Zabuza nodded. "Alright Naruto," Zabuza answered. Naruto smiled. "Oh, and it's okay to call me Gaki when I am in chibi form, okay?" Naruto said to him and he hinged back. Zabuza nodded. "Alright Gaki," he said as they went back. When they came back they saw everyone talking with Haku about her life and everything. "Alright everyone, let's go back," Naruto said to them. Everyone nodded and went back to the house. My Zabuza, teaming up with these fools, oh how you have fallen," Gato said as he brought out thousands of his henchmen. Zabuza looked back and smirked. "Yeah, this group is more entertaining than you will ever be," Zabuza said to him. "Oh well, it's a shame, kill them," Gato said as his men charged. Naruto looked back and smirked. He patted Zabuza on his arm. "Watch closely Zabuza, this is the true silent killing technique," Naruto said to him. Zabuza nodded and watched closely at the group. Naruto patted him back on his shoulder. "Did you see it?" he asked. Zabuza shook his head. "No I didn't," he answered. Naruto smiled. "Exactly," Naruto told him. "I will teach this to you also," Naruto told him. Zabuza looked to see the people still charging, but what he saw shocked him. Soon people began screaming as their limbs and body were cut off. The bridge turned into a bloody mess as Gato remained terrified. Beto is yours, do what you want, Naruto said to him. Zabuza smirked. He thanked Kami for this chance. Zabuza rushed at Gato and sliced him in half. That takes care of that, Shizune said to Haku. Haku nodded. It sure does, Haku said to her. Shizune whispered to Haku. Oh, me and Naruto don't mind sharing, Shizune said with a smile. Haku blushed red at Shizune's words. SS Shizune-san, Haku stuttered. Shizune laughed at Haku's embarrassment. As everyone walked back, they came back to the house and waited for the bridge to be completed. In a few more days the bridge was done and the people named it after Naruto. The group left as they waved goodbye to the people. The road trip back to Konoha was lively with activity and people talked to others. Zabuza and Anko agreed to spar more, Shizune continued to make Haku blush, Naruto and Kiba had a lively chat about their dislike of Sasuke. Gates of Konoha. Everyone came up to the gates and entered the village. They all immediately went to the Hokage mansion to report their mission. Naruto and his group entered to see Sarutobi doing his paperwork. Yo Jiji, mission completed, Naruto said to him. Sarutobi smiled. Good job everyone, you will get pain for you trip, Sarutobi said to them. Anko stepped forward. We also have some friends, Anko said as she pointed at the door. Hiruzen looked up. Zabuza and Haku came in to greet him. Hello, Zabuza said to him. Hello sir, Haku said with a bow. Sarutobi looked shocked, so Naruto explained. I was able to get them to align with Konoha, Naruto told him. Sarutobi smiled. One of the 7 swordsmen of the mist, sure I will instate you as Konoha shinobi, Sarutobi said to them. Both seemed happy as they thanked the man. Zabuza will be a Jonin, and Haku will be with Anko's squad as a Genin, Hiruzen said to them. Everyone nodded in agreement. As everyone was about to leave, Sarutobi motioned for Naruto and Shizune. Naruto Shizune, you both have to come to the council room in 30 minutes, Sarutobi said to them. Both looked at each other and nodded. Alright Jiji thank you, Naruto said as they all walked out. Sarutobi nodded and began to do the paperwork for Zabuza and Haku. As everyone walked out, Zabuza looked concerned. But where do we stay? He asked Naruto. He and Haku didn't have any place to go to. Naruto smiled. That's okay you can stay with us, Naruto told them simply. Both looked at each other. Oh okay thank you Naruto-san, Haku said to him. No need for formalities Haku, just Naruto, Naruto said to her. Haku nodded. Anko and Kiba left the group and said their goodbyes. Naruto and Shizune went to their apartment and sealed all of their stuff. Time to go, Naruto told her. Shizune nodded. The group of 4 went out to the trees and looked to see a big compound. It was more than big enough to fit a massive family. Naruto unlocked the seal on the door and walked in with Shizune, Haku, and Zabuza. Welcome to my humble abode, Naruto said to them. Shizune had lived here before, so it wasn't a big deal to her, but to Zabuza and Haku the place was gorgeous. The garden and river were all good. There was a big house and other houses to fight one very large family of people. The place certainly had enough rooms for everyone. Pick whichever room you want, Naruto told them. Haku and Zabuza nodded as they brought their stuffed out. After a look through the house Zabuza and Haku settled their rooms. As they got settled Naruto and Shizune walked to Haku. Haku will you come with us? Naruto asked. Haku nodded. Yes Naruto, she said to him. She walked out with the 2 as they sat on the couch. Listen Haku, Shizune told me about this whole thing and she said you should be let into my life, Naruto told her. Haku blushed but nodded. Naruto looked at her and smiled. I am not going to force you to date me, but let's start out as friends and see where that goes if you want, Naruto told her. Haku blushed some more red, but nodded. Well Naruto, if you and Shizune are okay with it, I would like that, Haku said to him. Naruto smiled and nodded. Okay then Haku-chan, how about a date later? Naruto asked her. Haku blushed, but nodded. I would like that Naruto-kun, Haku smiled at him. Naruto nodded. Okay then Haku-chan, I will take you on a date tonight at 8, okay? Naruto told her. Haku nodded. Yes Naruto-kun, I look forward to it, she said to him. Naruto smiled and nodded. Alright Haku-chan, you and Zabuza get comfortable, me and Shizune have to go, Naruto said to her. Haku nodded. Yes Naruto-kun, Haku said as she got up and left. Naruto and Shizune smiled and left. As the 2 left Zabuza came out of the room. You sure do work fast Haku-chan, Zabuza said with a smile. Haku blushed. See Zabuza-sama, Haku yelled. Council room. The Shinobi Council along with the Civilian Council were in the room as Sarutobi came in and took his seat at the center. After 10 minutes, Naruto and Shizune came in and stood before the people. Naruto, the reason we have called you here is about the Cra Act for Sasuke Uchiha, Sarutobi said to him. Naruto's face turned demonic as he held Shizune. What about it? Naruto asked, making the Hokage choose his word wisely. In order for the Uchiha generation to continue, Sasuke must take multiple wives, someone on the council said to Naruto. "And we want you to break up with that girl so she can be Sasuke's wife," a male council member said to him. The room was flooded by kai that came from Naruto. "Oh, and who said this?" Naruto asked. Sasuke appeared behind someone. "I did, dope," he said to him. Naruto turned to Sasuke, who smirked. "That girl is too strong for you, she is worthy of giving birth to my children, not retards like yours," Sasuke said with a smile. Naruto was getting angrier and angrier with the tone of Sasuke. "So break up with her so I can have her," Sasuke said with a victory smile. The civilian council nodded. "That's right, that woman is a prize wasted on a demon spawn like you," a pink-haired woman said to him. Naruto looked at her and recognized her. It was Sakura's mother, Sukuna. She always had it out for Naruto. She was also one of the people who helped kill Naruto and Shizune's child. Shizune almost lashed out at her, but was stopped by Naruto. "Sasuke, you need to learn your place, I already kicked you ass, do you need another ass kicking?" Naruto said to him. Sasuke's smirk was gone as he looked at Naruto. "It matters not, I am the elite, now break up with her so I can have her," Sasuke ordered. Naruto looked at Shizune. Shizune's hair covered her eyes. Naruto saw a smile on her face. Shizune suddenly bursted out laughing at Sasuke and the council, surprising everyone. "The haha, why you haha expect me to be haha the wife of an arrogant asshole," Shizune said as she fell to the floor laughing. After her laughing died down, she stood up. "Not on you ass, Uchiha," Shizune said to him with her expression turning cold. She wrapped her arms around Naruto. "This is my love Sasuke, not you, I love Naruto-kun and always will," Shizune said to him. Sasuke was seething mad. "Now if that is all," Naruto said as he escorted Shizune out. Sasuke jumped down. "I said she is mine, dope," he said as he charged Naruto. Naruto smirked and didn't react. Shizune grabbed Sasuke's hand and kicked him in the stomach, sending him into a wall as he gasped. "Don't get ahead of yourself, Sasuke-chan, you aren't a match for Naruto Koyami," Shizune said to him. Sarutobi, Tsume, Shikaku, Chijuro, Inochi, and Hiashi smirked at the Uchiha getting put in his place. "Well, we are going now later," they said as they walked out. Some of the council raged. "Okage-sama, stop them," a man said to him. Sarutobi shook his head. "Sorry, but no, they have their own life, it isn't just for people to be forced away for selfish reasons, this meeting is adjourned," he said to them. But Hokage-sama. "I said this meeting is adjourned," Sarutobi yelled as he walked out the door. Tsume, Shikaku, Chijuro, Inochi, and Hiashi walked out. They all smiled. Well, the Uchiha had it coming, the kid was a drag, he really needs to learn his place, he shouldn't be why, what a disgrace, they all said as they walked out. They all left the council in shock as they left. Streets of Konoha. "Well, Naruto-kun, shall we head home?" Shizune asked her blonde. "Why yes, Shizu-chan, let us go home, oh and the way you bet that Uchiha got me hot," Naruto whispered in her ear. Shizune smiled. "Should I take care of that heat?" she asked playfully. Naruto smiled. "I would like that," he said to her. Shizune nodded. "Then let's hurry home," she said as she ran off. Naruto smiled as he ran after her to their home for a day full of pleasure. Namika's compound. While Naruto and Shizune were at the council meeting, Zabuza was sitting on the sofa enjoying the quiet or what he could manage of it. He could only smile as he saw Haku run around the house in a frantic manner. Zabuza sweat dropped. Haku, what are you in a rush for?" he asked. Haku stopped her running and looked at Zabuza. "Oh Zabuza-sama, I have a date with Naruto-kun, I have to find a dress," Haku said as she ran back upstairs. Zabuza sat on the couch and laughed. "I will never understand relationships," Zabuza said as he decided to train with his sword. While he trained outside, Haku was in her room sorting through her clothes. Because she was always on the run from shinobi, she never had the chance to try on dresses of any kind. Haku sorted through her clothes. "No, this won't do, this one either, oh how can I get a dress?" Haku thought to herself. As Haku thought of how to get a dress, she went over the feeling of going on a date with Naruto. "I wonder where Naruto-kun will take me?" she wondered. Haku had never been on many dates either. Her mind wandered as she could see herself in Naruto's arms as they walked through the village. "Oh how I would love for him to hold me, those strong kami-like muscles wrapped around my body and pull me into a loving embrace, and also his." Haku stopped herself and blushed. She had caught herself drooling over the blonde. Okay Haku, get to work, find a dress for your date," Haku said to herself. As she went through her clothes, she heard the door open downstairs. "We're home everyone," Naruto said to the two. Zabuza popped his head in from a side door. "Yogaki, welcome home," he said as he got back to training. Naruto smiled as he saw Zabuza swing his sword around in practice. "Good to see you training Zabuza, keep your skills sharp okay?" Naruto told him. Zabuza nodded. "I will Naruto-sama, to destroy a village doesn't happen in a few years, doesn't happen every day," Zabuza said with an evil smile. Naruto and Shizune smirked as they nodded. Haku came downstairs to greet Naruto and Shizune. "Welcome home Shizune-chan and Naruto-kun," Haku said to them. Naruto smiled as he looked at the ice mistress. "Hello Haku, are you excited about our date?" Naruto asked her. Haku blushed and brought her head down. "Why yes I am Naruto-kun, I can't wait for it," Haku said to him. Naruto nodded with a smile. Haku then looked at Shizune. Faster than either Naruto or Shizune could see, Haku grabbed Shizune and ran upstairs with her. Naruto stood there in the living room. What just happened? He wondered. Zabuza laughed as he continued to train. Haku grabbed Shizune and took her to her room. As she put a startled Shizune in the room, Haku closed and locked the door. "What is the matter Haku-chan?" Shizune asked. Haku looked at her and blushed, but looked down in disappointment. "Shizune-chan, what am I going to do? I don't have a dress for my date with Naruto-kun," Haku told her. Shizune nodded. That was certainly a problem. Shizune looked at all of Haku's clothes that were laid out over the bed. None of them seemed to be good for dates. Shizune's face lit up in realization. She turned to Haku and smiled. "Say Haku-chan, would you like to have one of mine?" Shizune asked. Haku's face looked up in shock. But Shizune-san, I couldn't do that," Haku said to her. Shizune waved her hand. "No worries, consider it a gift, come on I will take you to my room," Shizune said as she led Haku to her room. As they entered the room, Haku took in a moment to scan the air. It had a king-sized bed, along with other features that were in a typical room. It had 2 tables for the male side and the female side of the bed, as well as a few pictures of past Namika's family. As Shizune opened her closet she took out some dresses. "Pick the one you like and you can have it," Shizune said to her. Haku nodded as she went over the dresses. As she scanned the dresses, Haku was looking over the amazing features that the dresses had. Some were simple, and others were quite bold. Haku looked at one and picked it up. I would like this one Shizune-san," Haku said holding up the dress. Shizune looked up and smiled. "Oh I'll dress that one," Shizune thought with a smile. Shizune got up. "That would look great on you, I didn't know you were so bold Haku-chan," Shizune teased. Haku blushed a dark red. Well I like the color and I think it would go well," Haku said to Shizune. Shizune smiled and nodded. "Alright Haku-chan, that one is yours, have fun," Shizune said to her. Haku smiled and nodded. Thank you Shizune-san," Haku said as she walked out the door. Shizune smiled as she sat on the bed. "I guess our future is going to change Naruto-kun, oh well it will be interesting to tease any other women that come," Shizune said with a devious smile. She started to put up her dresses and after that laid on her bed. With Haku. Haku had gotten back to her room as she marveled at the dress. Haku blushed at the thought of Naruto's reaction. "Thank you Shizune-san, I know this will go well," Haku said as she tried to get herself ready. With Naruto and Zabuza. As Naruto laid in the park, he saw Zabuza still training as he decided to get serious. "Hey Zabuza," Naruto called him. Zabuza stopped his training to look at his new master. "Yes Gaki?" he asked. Naruto got up and dusted himself off. He walked over to Zabuza. "Zabuza, I am now going to teach you the true silent killing technique," Naruto told him. Zabuza's face lit up at the thought. Naruto pointed to his tree as the two went and sat down. "Now Zabuza, your silent killing technique is very good. I am very pleased with it to say the least. Not even the Sharingan can fully analyze the move," Naruto complimented. Zabuza nodded his head. "But the key to the true silent killing is more speed and more reaction time," Naruto told him. Zabuza looked at Naruto. Naruto smiled as he explained. "My silent killing is not capable of being analyzed, I move much too fast for even a fully matured Sharingan to follow, I even doubt that Itachi could follow me," Naruto told him. Zabuza listened carefully. "The only thing here that must be improved is your speed and strength, you use that heavy sword, and so it tends to reduce your speed, and the strength taken to swing that sword requires lots of strength," Naruto explained. Zabuza could only nod. It was all true. He did have amazing speed, but it was reduced because of his sword. Naruto continued. "What I want you to do is this," Naruto said as he did his hand signs. Naruto finished and placed a seal on Zabuza. Zabuza looked as the seal disappeared. As it disappeared, his body fell to the ground. "Damn what is this pressure, I can't get up," Zabuza said to himself. Naruto chuckled. "Those are gravity seals, much better than any training weights, whatever your regular training regime is, I want you to do that with those weights on. When I feel you have adjusted to the weights, you will be surprised at the speed and strength you have. After that I will give you more power from myself when that is done," Naruto told him. Zabuza tried to nod, but couldn't. After laying down for 5 minutes, Zabuza struggled to get up. After a minute Zabuza was on his feet. "Alright, I can stand now," Zabuza said as he tried to lift up his sword. He could barely get the sword off the ground. "Damn it's too heavy, oh well might as well train without it," Zabuza said as he tried to run around the compound. Naruto nodded as he went back. Naruto went to his room to get ready for his date. He could see that the sun was going down and he had to hurry. Okay, time for your date, Haku-chan, Naruto said as he went to get ready. 8 p.m. in the Namikaze compound. The sun went completely down as night claimed the village. Naruto was standing downstairs waiting for Haku to arrive for their date. Naruto was sporting a leather suit that was over top a white shirt that had a black tie on it. He also had on leather pants that seemed to hug his body. To complete the set were black shoes and some cufflink for his shirt. The shizune, Naruto looked so damn hot that she drooled over his body. Naruto smiled at the reaction. Naruto turned to see Zabuza on the couch. He was resting after tiring himself out from his training. Naruto lowered the gravity seals so that Zabuza could at least get around in the nighttime. As everyone waited, Haku made herself known. Sorry I am late, Naruto-kun, Haku said to him. Naruto looked up and what he saw made him stare with an open mouth. He saw Haku and she was so damn beautiful. Haku was wearing a long red dress that reached down to her ankles. One side of the dress had a cut through it near the bottom as it showed one of her legs more than the other. Her dress gleamed in the light as she came down. She also had on red high heels for her night with Naruto. Haku also had on some red gloves that covered her hands. Naruto also noticed that Haku seemed to have added just a bit of glitter to her dress as it sparkled on her way down. All in all, Naruto could nearly faint from the beauty of Haku. Haku-chan, that dress looks so beautiful on you, Naruto told her. Haku blushed as she hid her face. Naruto walked up to her and stroked her black hair as it seemed to complement the dress. I am glad that you like it, Naruto-kun, Haku said to him. Haku looked at Naruto and blushed as she saw his tight muscles hug the suit he was wearing. Oh Kami, that body is too hot, Haku thought to herself. Naruto brought out his shoulder as Haku snapped out of her gaze. Haku smiled as she took his arm and put her hands on top of his. Naruto smiled as he escorted Haku out for their night. Don't wait up you guys, Naruto told them. Good luck Naruto-kun, Haku-chan, Shizune said to them. Both nodded as they walked off. Shizune closed the door and went off to do her own thing. Zabuza did the same as he walked off into the garden. With Naruto and Haku. As Naruto and Haku walked through the streets of Konoha, they could feel the intense glares they were getting from people. Some were hateful, others were jealous, and others were happy at the couple as they walked through the streets. Haku blushed as she held Naruto's arm. Everyone is staring at us, Haku said to him. Naruto smiled as he leaned close to Haku. Don't worry about them, just keep your eyes on us and our date, Naruto told her. Haku's blush reddened as she nodded. Both walked through the streets of Konoha as they came up to a restaurant. Naruto walked up to the man and smiled. Table for two please, Naruto said to him. The man looked up and smiled. Yes sir, right this way, the man said to him. Naruto nodded as he guided Haku across the room as they sat at their table. Here are your menus, I will leave while you make your choice, the man said as he left. Naruto and Haku looked through the menu together and decided. Both waited for their orders and decided to let the date begin. So Haku-chan, tell me about yourself before meeting me and Shizune, Naruto said to her. Haku looked at Naruto and blushed. She told him about her life before Zabuza. How she was orphaned since her childhood for having her Kekai Genkai. She also told him about her mother and father and how much she remembered their love for her. She also told him about her life with Zabuza and the killing that she did. So you have had a rough childhood, Naruto said to her. Haku nodded. But it wasn't so bad, it's because of that I met you and Shizune-san, Haku said to him. Naruto blushed as he smiled at her. Haku decided to know more about her potential boyfriend. So what about you Naruto-kun, what was your life like? She asked. Naruto narrowed his eyes. That was always a touchy subject for him, he never did trust too many people with the details of his life, but he convinced himself that Haku wasn't going to berate him. Before Naruto responded to her question, the waiter came back with his pad. May I take your order? He asked. Naruto nodded and put down the menu. I will have the beef-flavored yakisoba with white rice and a beverage, Naruto said to him. The man smiled and turned to Haku. I will have a ranch salad with ranch sauce and a beverage, Haku said to him. The man nodded and walked away. Haku smiled as she turned back to Naruto. You were saying Naruto-kun, she said to him. Naruto smiled as he continued. Naruto told her all about his life up to this point. Some of the stuff he omitted, but he nonetheless told her everything. His time in the academy, the friends he made, his life as the jailer of the Kyuubi, and meeting her. Haku had a few tears in her eyes. She didn't know Naruto had such a hard life. All his life was filled with hate, but he still had a big heart enough to love. Though to Naruto, no matter the big heart he had, he would undoubtedly burn Konoha to the ground for what they did to him in the future. So you are a Jinchuriki? She asked. Naruto nodded. Yes I am, IHOLD or rather held the Kyuubi no Yoko, it wasn't as hard a life, it has led me up to this point, Naruto told her. Haku nodded in understanding. She even got Naruto to tell her about his life in the future. He told her everything, his life, his child, how Sasuke killed his daughter, and how he swore revenge on him and Konoha. Haku nodded in anger. Now she felt disgusted being in such a village. I will always help you with this, Naruto-kun, Haku said with her hand on Naruto's hands. Naruto smiled as he wiped away a few tears. Thank you, Haku-chan, but enough about that, let's enjoy this night, Naruto told her. Haku nodded. As they talked, the waiter brought the couple their food. Here you go, sir, he said as he placed the food down. Naruto and Haku thanked the man and were about to eat. Naruto stopped her for a second. His eyes changed to slits as he called the man. Sir, please call the manager for me, Naruto told him. The man sweated, but did so. After a while, the manager, who was a good friend of Naruto's, walked up. Naruto-kun, I see you are on a date with such a cute girl, the man said to him. Naruto blushed, but nodded. Thank Kazaya, Naruto told him. Kazaya had fed Naruto food when he was younger or when the villagers were unfair to Naruto. He always thought of Naruto as his Oto little brother. So Itado, what is the problem? He asked. Naruto narrowed his eyes. I have a complaint about the food, it seems our waiter deliberately spit in our food and I would like a new meal, Naruto said to him. Kazaya's eyes narrowed in anger as he stared at the waiter. Kazaya walked up to the trembling man in the corner. Is what you did to my Itado true? He asked with a menacing look in his eyes. The man got up and confronted his boss. That kid is a demon, he doesn't deserve to eat, he stopped with a fist to his gut. The man fell to the floor as he gripped his stomach in pain. Kazaya grabbed the man's collar and looked him right in the eyes. Look here, you foolish asshole, that over there is my Itado, I won't let anyone treat him badly in my presence, now you are going to apologize for this incident, and after that you are going to pack your things, because you are fired, Kazaya said to him as he dragged the man to Naruto and Haku. Itado, I believe this man has something to say to you, Kazaya said to Naruto. I am sorry, sir, the man said to Naruto. Naruto nodded. Kazaya set the man away. I want you out of here in 10 minutes, and if you aren't I will kick you out, he said to the man. The man ran away to get his stuff. Kazaya smiled and turned to Naruto. Sorry about him, Itado, let me make it up to you, your meals are on the house, now please enjoy your date, Kazaya said to Naruto. Naruto smiled. Thank you very much, Nai-san big brother, Naruto said to him. Kazaya bowed to Haku. Ma'am, I am terribly sorry for my employee's audacious behavior, he said to Haku. Haku smiled. It is quite alright, but I will torture that guy later, Haku said with a look of disgust. Naruto smiled. Well then, Itado, enjoy your date, you dog, Kazaya said to Naruto. Naruto smiled and nodded. Thank you, Nai-san, Naruto said to him. As he left, Haku whispered to Naruto. Naruto-kun, when we destroy Konoha, is he one of the people you want to save? Haku asked. Naruto looked at her and smiled. Yes, Haku-chan, he has saved me so many times, I will save him along with other people, Naruto told her. Haku smiled. I had hoped you would, she told him. Naruto nodded. Now shall we continue, he asked. Haku smiled as she nodded. Both ate their food and had a great time. Naruto also took Haku dancing. She had never danced before, but Naruto managed to show her the joy of it in a few hours. Haku enjoyed her time slow dancing with Naruto. After their date, both went home in a good mood, only to have that mood interrupted by a bitch who was walking the streets. It's the dope, said the loud figure. Naruto turned his head in disgust. He and Haku turned their heads to see Sakura run up to them. Naruto face-palmed himself. Goodbye, glorious night, Naruto said to himself. Sakura ran up them. So dead last, who is this bitch that you have now? Sakura asked. Naruto narrowed his yes. This woman is Haku, now leave me and her are on a date, Naruto told her. Sakura smirked. I wonder what that bitch Shizune would say if you were cheating on her, Sakura said as she smiled at him. Naruto put Haku around his arm. Before he could respond, someone else did. I would say that I was happy for him and that I am glad for him, Shizune said out of the blue with some groceries. Everyone turned to see Shizune in the road. Besides, unlike Sasuke, my Naruto-kun likes women and girls, not guys, Shizune said to her. Sakura seethed at her. HMPH, too bad you aren't good enough for Sasuke, she said to her. Shizune laughed. Oh, I am more than good enough since I was selected as a candidate for his wife, though it left a terrible taste in my mouth, Shizune said to a startled Sakura. You're just a big liar, you bitch, Sakura pointed at her. Shizune grew a vein in her head and stepped forward. Listen, you pink howler monkey of a bitch, you just got out of the hospital 1 week ago, now leave Naruto-koi and Haku-chan alone, or I can send you back for an even longer period of time, Shizune threatened. Sakura backed up and walked away. Like I need to speak any more to this bitch, Sakura said to herself as she walked away. Shizune walked to Naruto and Haku. Well, sorry about that, Haku-chan, I will make myself scarce later, Shizune said as she sunshined in an array of medical needles. Naruto and Haku smiled as they walked home. Namika's compound. Naruto and Haku were up at the door of the compound when Naruto stopped Haku. "Listen Haku-chan, I am sorry that Sakura ruined the last part of our date," Naruto said to her. Haku smiled, then shook her head. "It is quite alright Naruto-kun, I loved how you defended my honor as a woman," Haku said to him, causing Naruto to blush. "Well, I had to, I mean I do love Haku-chan after all," Naruto said to her. Haku blushed as she looked at the ground. I love you too, Naruto-kun," Haku said to him. Naruto blushed as he grabbed the door handle. Before they went, Haku spun Naruto's head around. Naruto was shocked as his landed on hers. Haku eyed Naruto with a hot passion. It took Naruto only a second to register as he returned it with his own. Naruto dominated Haku's as he felt her warm body on his. Both separated and blushed. "That was a great Haku-chan," Naruto said to her. Haku blushed. "I really enjoyed it Naruto-kun," Haku said to him. Naruto opened the door for Haku as she stepped out. "I look forward to more dates with you Naruto-kun," Haku said to him as she ran off upstairs with a smile on her face. Naruto smiled as he stood at the door. "Naruto-kun huh? Sounds good, thank you Haku-chan," Naruto said as he entered the house. Both were soon going to bed after the fun they had on that night. Thanks for watching this video. If you really enjoy this video, like, subscribe, and comment down below, and turn on that bell notification. Don't forget to support and follow Kyuubi Goku for writing that awesome fanfic, and also make sure to comment on this story link in the description. See you in the next video. Goodbye.